Yes, sir.
Good. You are joining only through audio, only audio, right? No video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So what happened yesterday? You had done that lab, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have mailed you, sir.
Good. So
Computer criteria. Then
training institute.
they will take internal test training institute. Will take
What is the name we are using in the in the lab? Yeah?
Yeah. A static pool pat and NTP, sir.
Not giving that name.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
What is the problem? Hmm?
I saved it only.
What is that?
My apologies, sir. I did not follow the name conventions.
Okay. How do I know 1, 2, 3? What is 1, 2, 3?
NAT 1 is static, sir. NAT 2 is pool,
Like
and
that I
NAT
have to
3 is
understand.
pat.
Like this I have to understand. Huh? So where is this file? Where you are mentioning all these things? Do you have any file attached? Notepad? What means this?
No, sir.
You have to give no. Otherwise, how do I know?
Yes. Pool.
Okay. Now
Yes.
today is Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Today what topic you have to cover as per our schedule? Security.
Yes, sir.
So today we will do NAT, NPT, then security.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. This is NAT.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we will start one by one. First, what is NAT?
Yes, sir. Network address translation.
Network.
Address translation.
What is that?
Mm.
Okay. What is NAT? So you have configured R2 also.
R2, yes, sir. Just interface I have added, sir.
Okay. So what is the topology? You draw the topology notebook.
I have PDF, no, sir. I didn't draw, sir.
Did you draw the See, if you go to hotel, no, you see menu card,
Yes,
right?
sir.
You will take
Yes,
it in your
yes.
plate, or you will see only menu card only.
I have to take
You have to
plate,
put
sir.
no menu card also same thing is there, na? Then why you are bringing in
Yes,
plate?
sir. Yes,
You
sir.
have to order and bring it plate or not? No, I am
Yes,
in menu
sir.
card only, no sir. It's okay for me, you will say.
No, sir.
I gave menu card. By seeing menu card, what you have to do? You have to do
I
something,
have
right?
to.
Draw
Yes, sir.
something. You have to type something, you know. Then only you will
Yes,
get
sir.
knowledge.
Yes,
You
sir.
just see the menu card, your stomach will not full, no. Same
Yes,
way,
sir.
by
Yes, sir.
seeing the PPT, you will not become, your knowledge will not come to you. What you have to
Yes,
do,
sir.
you have to draw the diagram, you have to practice
Yes.
that, you know. You
Yes, sir.
understand? But you
Yes, sir.
cannot say
Yes,
that
sir.
I have menu card, I have menu card. I gave menu card. I only gave menu
Yes,
card,
sir.
right? By using menu
Yes,
card, what
sir.
you have to do?
I have to draw.
You have to draw. You have to practice. Then only knowledge will
Yes.
come. Like food is coming in your stomach, like that, knowledge
Yes,
will
yes.
come. Don't say I'll take photo of the menu card. I'll become my hungry will go, right?
Yes, sir.
Can't say that. So we have to draw first. Did you draw the diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us see. Then let us understand the diagram first. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is the topology here? Two PCs and R2 is the R2 I mentioned internet.
Yes, sir.
Then I created what? I created two loopbacks. Loopback 0,
Loop
loopback 1.
backs. Yes, sir.
So what is the loopback addresses?
1.1/32 and
Loopback
loopback
0.
2.
Loopback 0 is 1.1.1.1/32. Loopback 1 is
2.2.2.2/32.
next. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now PC 1, 2, what is the concept? What do you have to do in this?
Concept is
First, what do you have to do?
first topology, host name. We
Topology,
have to
host
complete
name.
IP addressing, then
Then
serial,
serial what command you will give?
DC and DT is sir, clock rate.
In DCE, you have to give clock rate.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
Now,
then
RIP.
yes, sir.
Right?
Routing protocol. Yes, sir. RIP.
Okay. So,
Yes,
did you
sir.
configure RIP?
Yes, sir.
Did you created the topology as per the requirement?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Did you created the loopback addresses?
No, sir. I don't know how to create loopback addresses, sir.
You don't know how to create loopback addresses. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
do lab, multicast lab? You have finished?
No, sir.
Sorry, multi-area lab. Multi-area lab. OSPF.
Multi-area. No, sir. No, sir. OSPF I didn't do, sir. How to do that
Okay.
lab?
Hello? Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. சரி சார் ஓகே சார் நான் வந்தப்புறம் நான் வாசுகிட்ட கால் பண்ணுறேன் அவர் எனக்கு கால் பண்ணட்டும் பேசிட்டு நான் வரேன் சொல்லுங்கள் சார் தேங்க்யூ சார் tell me.
Yes, sir. I did not do OSPF.
Not
Multi-area.
no, multi-area you have not done, no? So these all
No,
labs
sir.
are basics for this, okay? If you not done
Okay,
these labs, you cannot do this lab. In multi-area, we have loopbacks. You remember? Loopback 0, loopback 155, loopbacks was
Yes,
there.
yes.
So
Yes.
you need to learn from there.
Okay, sir.
So it is like a building blocks, you know? Ground floor, first floor, second floor. Now we are in
Yes,
third
yes.
floor. We are in third floor.
Yes.
Now you don't know, you are saying, I don't know how to build first floor.
Yes, sir.
We are already in third floor, okay?
Yes, sir.
It's like a building blocks. Understand, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's why I'm
Today I
telling
will
you
do that,
parallelly, do the labs, any doubts you clear it out, do the labs, I'm telling you. Okay, no problem. We have one more week and like request timed out.
Request time out.
Right? One more week is
Yes.
there after that, my ping will stop. Request timed out.
Yes.
Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us start. So now I'm going to configure this. You done? Take photograph. Okay, you done this, right?
Yes,
First,
sir.
I'll teach you the theory part, then we will go
Yes,
for
sir.
the lab part. So today, we are going to study. Let us open. Yesterday class, session 25.
26th session.
26, huh?
Third one. Yes. Third one.
But not today 27, huh? So today we are going to start. Yesterday we finished SSRP, right? Any doubt in that?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Now today we are going to study first NAT, then we are going to teach you NTP. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Let's start on paper. First NAT. NAT is Network Address Translation. Translation. Now, first what you have to do, we have to understand something called private versus public IP address. So what is this private public IP address? We studied in subnetting.
Yes. Yes.
What is private public IP address, private IP address?
A public IP address is an IP address that can be accessed only for internet. And
okay, internet.
And private, yes. And the private IP address is used for LAN.
Used for only for LAN, huh?
Yes.
What about intranet?
Internet.
What about campus area network?
Yes.
What
LAN.
about metropolitan area network?
MAN also we use private IP address. Sir. I don't know.
I'm asking you. You tell me.
No, sir.
MAN. So if you are connecting, wait. If you are connecting with MAN means within the city, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your Intel office, 2 offices there, right? You are connecting between Sarjapur office and Rajaji Nagar or Malleshwaram office. Okay.
Yes, sir.
2 offices you are connecting. Yes. That is public network. Yes. Anybody can access your files.
No,
private?
Sir. Private only.
Private or public? Tell me. You tell me.
Private, sir.
Private, okay. And
yes,
within the campus, anybody can see your files? Campus area network?
No, sir. No, okay. Sir.
Extranet?
Extranet means it is internet, no, sir.
Internet, extranet, both are same only?
No, sir.
What is internet? What is
internet
extranet?
Is public, sir. Internet is public. Anyone can access. Extranet is like company to company.
Then intranet is?
Intranet is local, sir.
What is local?
Same organization. Local? Same organization, sir.
Intranet is same organization. Both are WAN only. Remember?
Yes.
This both are WAN.
Yes.
Okay, wide area network.
Yes.
Understand? Both
yes,
are wide area network only. Okay. This is different. Internet means same organization.
Yes.
Internet means extranet
public,
means
sir. Extranet means different organization. Different organizations.
That's it. This is the difference. So these all are private or public?
Yes.
This is private or public? LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN, in WAN, intranet, extranet.
Yes, sir.
Anybody can access your company data?
No, sir.
So all are private. So
private.
WAN internet is
public.
So what is the private IP address range? IANA is giving. IANA.
Yes.
RFC 1918.
1918.
No, right now. Let me check. What is the private IP address RFC? It's a standard, okay? It's not that we are ourselves we are giving.
Okay. Okay, sir.
RFC 1918. There is a standard, okay?
Yes, sir.
For private networks. What is the range? So the range is in class A. What is the full range of class A? 1 to 126.
Yes.
Class B?
128 to 191.
192.
Hmm. Going 92? Bus number, huh? Where it will go 192? Where you are going? 192. Daily you are going somewhere?
2 to 4.
2, 3. CCNA trainer. CCNA trainer, huh? Hmm. Okay, in this full range, we are giving only one small range free. What is the range free in 1 to 26? You remember this?
Yes, sir.
If you go to any company, any private, any company, their IP address must be within this 3 range only.
Yes.
Only internet will have all the other ranges.
Yes, sir.
Understood or not? Still confusion?
No, sir. Understood.
Okay, let us start now. Now I am going to teach you one small scenario we will create. I am going to start one company. In my
Yes, sir.
company, I am going to give configure IP address. So you are my IT manager, and
Yes.
you are going to configure. What is that sound? Twang twang is coming. Huh?
Samir's phone, sir.
Samir phone. Huh?
Yes,
So
sir.
he is sitting next to you.
Yes, sir.
You don't have any other space, huh? Only one place you have. Huh?
Yes, sir. Only one cabin, no, sir.
I know, but
Yeah.
you cannot sit any other place. I'm asking. I know one cabin is
Ah,
there.
it's okay. I can sit, sir. I will go.
Please sit with that. Uh-huh. Fan increase the speed. Mosquito repellent. Put the repellent there. And that, is there inside? Silver you have to keep down, huh? Cover is there. Take one silver and put it there. Now free?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us start. Right. Above. Above we are.
I was not there.
Why?
Small.
Smaller. Okay, we'll start.
Yes, sir.
Now Now silence everything, we'll discuss. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now R1, R2, there are two routers. You are going to internet via, how you will go to internet? I will go to internet via ISP, correct?
Yes, sir.
Internet provider. So internet service provider, this is internet. For example, server 1, what server you are going? Google server, Gmail server, right? Right now. Now what IP address will give for this R1? What range will give? FA0/0. One 192.168.1.0/24.1.2. Sorry, dot 2, dot 3, and this is dot 1. PC1, PC2. Right? You are going to 8.8.8.8 Google server, right? Given server something going in internet, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand this? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
No doubt?
No, sir.
Oh. Now, when a packet starts going, what will be the source IP address and the destination IP address? Tell me. R1. Let this PC1 will start. So what, where you are sending 192.168.1.2.
1.2.
1.2, you are starting from here, correct? You are going where?
Destination 8.8.8.8.
Now this is coming to R1. Now R1 is sending source IP is 192.168, 1.2. Where it is sending?
2.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, when it is sent to R2, what R2 will do?
R2 will be having 192.
It will see the source IP address. Source IP address is private IP address range.
Yes.
So what it will do? It will block the packet. Why it is blocking the packet?
It
Because
will see private
IP.
IP.
Private IP is not allowed in
Public.
public network. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Internet. Right or wrong?
Yes.
So ISP,
Yes,
who
sir.
is blocking this?
ISP.
ISP is blocking you, so you cannot go to internet with your private IP
Private
address.
IP address.
What to solve this problem? Now you went and asked, give me one public IP address. Who? Service provider. So service provider
Yes.
gave you 6.0.0.0/30. Dot 1, dot 2. Dot 1, dot 2.
Dot 2.
Correct. Now, again same scenario will come. Now what I am going to do, see here.
Yes, sir.
Right? In R1, before sending to destination IP address, I will just change, translate private IP to public IP. What I am going to do in R1?
Private IP to public IP.
That is 192.168.1.2 to, I am changing what? 6.
To 6.0.1.
Yes. Which is given by, who is gave this address to you? ISP.
ISP.
Now you will send it like R1 private source is 1 and destination is Okay, before sending this, you are actually updating one table. Silencing. Before sending this, update. See, these all are professional courtesy. Silencing the mobile, keeping yourself safe. See, I have to attend the mobile because I have to take calls. But when you are a student, you are coming, right? You need to keep this mobile silent, and all these things I don't need to tell every day, right? Understand, no? Keeping in a silent place, going to, because that all are professionalism. Every time I cannot tell you silence the mobile, right? It's almost because time dot is also coming, right? Understand this?
Yes,
When you
sir.
are also teaching Mallikarjun, you have to tell. When you are teaching in college, everybody will accept. You teach.
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Or some
No.
sound is coming, twang twang sound is coming. You teach.
No, sir. It will be very disturbance, sir.
Then same thing for me also, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Hmm. Now, when you are sending this, when you are translating this private IP to public IP, what we have to do? We have to update one table called NAT translation table. I'll tell you why we are updating this. We are maintaining this table, NAT translation table. Now this table, what it's maintaining, I have translated from this private IP to this public IP.
Yes.
Now the data is going to R2. Now R2 will approve this, allow this,
Yes.
because public IP, no private IP here. Then it goes to
Yes.
server. Server will reply back. Which IP address will reply
Yes.
back now?
6.0.0.1.
You see return traffic.
Yes.
So when I say return traffic, yes, 1 is giving. Source IP is what?
8.8.
Destination IP.
6.0.0.1.
Now it is coming to R1. Now R1, what it will do?
It will again convert a public IP address to private IP address.
Now source will be this. It will translate 6.0.0.1 to what?
192.168.1.2.
Why 1.2? How it is know this is the IP address you have to translate?
Because it has updated that in the NAT table.
It uses the table, translation table, NAT translation table is there, right? Using
Yes,
that,
sir.
it is updating it. Now it is sending inside your FA0/0.
Yes.
And the packet is went to R1 FA0/0. Now the switch will see, okay, you want to go here, it will send to the PC2. You know? You
Yes, sir.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This process is called what? This service is called the NAT service. So what is
NAT.
NAT? What is NAT? NAT is translating private IP address to public IP address, vice versa, and vice versa. What is vice versa?
Public to private.
Yeah, both. Understand now?
Yes, sir.
So this is called our NAT service. Okay, write down this. Take photograph.
Done, sir.
Take photograph, write down whatever you want. Now, let us see types. Before going to the types of different types of NAT, I am going to teach you terminologies. For example, where we are going to configure NAT, which router, service provider or customer? R1 is customer, right?
Yes.
Now in customer, when I am configuring NAT, I will say which interface is inside, which interface is outside. So this is a terminology used in NAT to say which is inside, which is outside. So inside means basically private IP address, outside means public IP address. You got it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is related to only the customer router. Now I am going to do NAT between customer to service provider. NAT services between customer to service provider. So I will use some terminologies to tell this customer and service provider relationship. So here customer is inside for me, service provider is outside for me. In customer router, inside local, right, which is customer LAN, inside global, that is customer WAN, right? Here again outside local, outside global, that is customer, sorry, ISP, WAN. ISP will have its local LAN inside that ISP, that is called outside local. Understand the terminology?
Yes.
Okay, write down this also. Then we'll go to next level. So when you configure NAT in the device, there we say inside outside. That is to configure the NAT. And when you are seeing the NAT transition table, these four terminologies will come. What is inside local IP? What is inside global IP? What is global IP? What is outside local IP? Then you have to understand where it is exactly mentioned. What is this terminology? What this terminology means?
Yes.
Now, there are three ways we can configure NAT. Okay, three types of NAT that I am going to explain.
Yes, sir.
First type. So NAT can be configured in three ways. The first type is called static. Okay. Second is called so like this you can keep it. So NAT. NAT three types configuration. First is static. Okay. Second is dynamic or pool. Automatic or pool. Both are same meaning. Some places they say pool, some places they say dynamic NAT. Both are same meaning. Okay, dynamic or pool. Then we have PAT. So we can configure NAT in three ways: static NAT, dynamic NAT, PAT. So what is this three? Where we apply this? Static NAT is very simple. You go to one. You actually working in a customer. Customer said, "Sir, I bought one IP address from service provider. For my server. So now please use that IP address when you are hosting that in internet." So who is telling this? Customer has already bought an IP address and he is giving that IP address. Sir, if I type this IP address in internet, www internet, I must go to my server. So you configure that IP address in your server. Okay. Now you have to go and say, boss, this is one private IP. I am directly translating to one public IP. So very clear, right? If I says router, boss, if this IP address comes, translate to this public IP address. Now this public IP address is given by whom? From a customer. He has bought and told him very clearly, this is the IP address I want to use. Clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Next, now the customer is not worried about what public address you are using. He is only interested if the users are going to internet. That's it. He is not worried about. He bought 10 addresses, 10 public IP addresses. His only concern is I am not going to use public address for communication. I am just using this for only for connecting to internet. So you just use a pool and just use any IP address. Only concern is they all has to go to internet. Here it's not that one-to-one mapping has to be done. It's called one-to-one mapping. It's not that one-to-one mapping is required, but internet has to be accessed. So what I will do, I will clear list of users, right? Understand? Pool of public IP. Pool of public IP.
Yes.
Understand this part?
Yes.
So here I am just worried about I have 100 users, I got 10 IP addresses. At a time only 10 people are going to internet. So I got only 10 IP addresses. So any one of them, whenever they are going, you use any, but only concern is whenever they are going to internet, no, 100 people in the rotational basis, shift basis. So whenever they go, they have to go to internet. I don't care about what public address you are using for translating. So then what method you will go? Pool.
Pooling.
Now next stage is in home. You bought internet connection. Now you don't know what public IP address service provider is giving. You don't know what public address service provider is giving, and the users are more. I may connect through laptop, mobile, for one PC. So 2, 4, 5 devices will be connected. Correct? In your home, 4, 5 devices are connected. Right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So 4, 5 devices are connected in your home, but you don't know what is the public IP address service provider has given you. But I know, okay, there is a WAN interface. I will connect WAN interface IP. That's it. That I know. It has to be WAN interface IP. Who is giving this IP? That time when you power on your router, that time it will descend DHCP and get the IP address. Whenever you power on. When you power off, again the IP address will be released. So the service provider will not give permanent address. Permanent you go to pay money and buy. 24 bars only one, same address. This is like when you go to house routers, the IP address will keep on changing. So what is my public IP address now? How to check?
IP config.
Go to Google search and type my
Public IP.
or my IP, right? Yeah. So this IP address is not permanent, right? When I power on my modem, I will get it. When I power off and power on, I may get some other address. Correct?
Yes.
Now this address, how many PCs are going now from this address? Only one PC. Yeah. We are having 10 PCs in our institute, no? Right?
Yes.
So what we will do, we will actually use something called private IP. We'll use, right? But translate with public IP, but public IP is port number, not IP address. Example, 192.168.1.1 is coming, 1.2 is coming. This time I am going to translate with my public IP is 6.0.0.0.1, but port number 1024. Now next, I am going next IP address 1.3. So what I am not translating with public IP address. I am translating public IP address, port number. So the translation is happening with respect to port number, not with respect to public IP address. In static and dynamic, public IP address to public IP address translation. If this IP address, this IP address. Here I am saying private IP address comes, you translate with the port number of the public IP address. Port address translation. So the translation is happening with port address, not with IP address. Translation happening with which number now?
Port.
Huh?
Port address.
You have addresses, right? What addresses you have? Tell me.
IP address, MAC address, port number.
Port address. There is one address. So now, instead of public IP address, private public IP address, I am going to do public IP address, port numbers. For every 1.3 means 1025, 1.4 means 1026. So when return comes, right, how do I know now? I am not seeing only IP address, I am seeing the port number. Oh, if this port number is coming means I translate to 1.3.
Okay. So every time I am sending any request.
What request? Translating. What request here?
If I am using 1.3, sir.
I am translating to 6.0.0.1 with the port number 1025. That's it. Now when a return comes back, the same packet goes and comes back, I'll see the port number translate to 1.3, 1.2. If it port number is 24, I translate to 1.2. Port number is 25, I translate to 1.3. 26 means to 1.4. So this is called a port address translation. Understand this? What is PAT?
Yes.
In PAT, I don't know the public IP address. I'm going to use the interface IP that is given by the service provider, plus I am going to translate with the port address, not with the IP address.
Yes.
Port address translation. So now in home, here in our office, what we are doing? Which type we are using? PAT.
Port
Right?
address
If you also have
translation.
the same IP, you will go to your PC and try the same address you will get. 125, no, the same thing you also will get. Then we both are having internet. How? You are using one port number, I am using one port number. Understand? Clear on this?
Yes.
Okay. Now let us configure now one by one. First, I am going to teach you static. What is the syntax? Topology, hostname, IP address, serial, routing protocol, RIP. I have to be able to ping from so okay, I'll ping from R1 to PC1 to loopback 0,
Loopback 0.
then PC2 to
Loopback 1.
loopback 1. Then I will configure NAT. Then after that also I will ping now. What I will get? 0. Then verify. Last what I will do? I will verify. I will verify show IP NAT translations.
Yes.
So what I am doing here, I am first creating the topology, I am first pinging, right? And I am seeing show IP NAT translation, nothing will happen, translation will happen. Real time, you cannot ping 8.8.8.8. Here you can ping.
Yes.
Now I am able to ping this loopback 1.1.1. No, real time you can ping 1.1.1, not possible, right? This guy will stop you.
Yes.
The R2 will stop you. It will have an access list of blocking all these three lists. You have access list in service provider. So it will block you by default. So now I want to translate this private IP to public IP. So I am going to R1. I am going to configure this command. Which interface is inside, which interface is outside. Then static NAT command. If this private IP address comes, translate to this public IP address. That's it. And once I configure this, then again I'll ping, again I verify. When this time I'm verifying, I can see the translation happens in the R1. The table I can see. That's it. Shall we try this? First we will configure R1, R2. R2 you are not created loopback, right? Now see how to create loopback. Configure team. Okay. Then interface loopback 0. Okay. What is the address?
Yes.
What is the address? Okay. Then loopback 1. What is the IP address?
2.2.2.
Did you configure?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what is configured. So IP protocols. Okay, he has configured serial interface he added, right?
Yes.
Now I'm going to add loopback also. What is the configuration? Network 1.1.1.1 2.2.1. Right. Now to verify this interface is added or not. Now I see. Okay, let us check this.
Okay.
Okay, both are added, both interfaces are added. Now I am giving IP route, so I can see the loopback here. Yeah, now I am getting the loopback here. Can you see this in R1? Now I will ping from PC1 to PC1 to PC2. Sorry, what is the IP address? Loopback. Let's see.
1.1.
Nice. PC2 also I will try. Pinging.
Yes.
Okay, clear on this?
Yes.
Now next one. I'll check the translation. Any translation is happening. Show IP NAT translations. You configured already NAT,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Oh, you configured
Yes,
NAT?
sir.
Oh, you configured NAT? No.
I just entered.
Okay. Only IP address you have to configure. That's it. Okay. Now IP address OT protocol thing. Don't configure the concept.
Okay, sir.
Don't type all the commands in the PPT.
Yes, sir.
Go step by step. Okay. Now I'll configure again R1. So what is the IP address? Serial this one. Tell me.
Yes. 192.160.
Serial. Serial.
Serial 200.10.10.1.
200 dot
10.10.1 /24 /24.
No sir. Okay. Outer vector. Network 192.168.10.0 10.0 and network 200.10.10.0 IP route. Okay, right?
Yes.
Moving.
Yes.
What is the IP address you have given here? What is the mistake I am doing? What is the IP address? See, fast is the IP address.
192.168.1 10.1.
110.1 or 1.1?
10.1, sir.
10.1. Then why it is not pinging? Correct only. No such analogy. What is the mistake?
Let me check.
9 to 168, 10.1. Slow. I went very fast. Packet tracer is slow. Packet tracer problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay, let us see where it's stuck. Ping 200 dot 10.10.1 ping 200.10.10.2. So R2 has some problem. What is the problem in R2? So root. Okay. Here RIP is not good. What you configure? RIP configured or what you configure?
RIP I configured, sir.
Still we didn't get the RIP protocol. This network. What is it? Version
Yes.
2 you configure. Huh? You configure version 2?
Yes, sir.
Tell na.
Version 2, sir. RIP version 2.
That you don't tell, huh? Testing teacher, huh?
No, sir.
Now it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there is a problem. Now, pinging. Now we'll configure first.
Yes, sir.
Inside. Who is inside here? In our topology. NAT inside. Got two steps. Who is inside outside? Then
Inside is 200.10.10.
bus. Interface bus.
Interface.
Which interface is inside? Which interface is outside?
R1 FA040 is inside.
FA040 is inside.
S040 is outside.
Understand or not? Terminology.
Yes, sir.
NAT terminology. Not
Yes.
masala dosa. NAT. NAT terminology, remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, who is inside interface? Tell me. Who is inside in NAT? Who is inside interface in NAT in R1?
R1, FA0/0, sir.
Outside.
Serial 0/0/0.
Okay. What is the private IP address for R which we want to translate? Private IP address.
192.168.10.0.
10.0 is IP address for you. Host IP address for you.
No, 10.
Every class I am teaching you. Okay, go see and see the YouTube channel. Every class I am teaching you this question. Same answer you are giving. Just check 10 classes. Last 10 classes you check, na? All classes
Yes.
same thing I am telling. Again I am telling now. Okay. There is something called network IP address, network host IP address, broadcast IP address. So what IP
Yes, sir.
address we are using for private IP address? We want to translate network address. We translate network address or device address, PC address.
PC address, sir.
What is the IP address you want to translate?
192.168.10.0.
10 dot
10.2 and 10.3.
10 not and only one to one. No, static means 1 to 1. You can do only one.
Okay, sir.
Remember,
Okay.
static is one private IP address to one public IP address, right?
Yes,
It's not
sir.
list. List is not list is you can put how much you want. This is 1 to 1. So now
Okay.
I'm saying 10.2 to 200.10.10.1.
Yes.
Okay, this is our concept. Understand the concept now?
Yes, sir.
So first I'm going to say which interface is inside, which interface is outside. That's it. Clear
Hmm.
on this? Let's see.
Yes, sir.
IP NAT inside. Done. Which interface is outside?
Serial 0/0/0.
IP NAT outside.
Outside.
Done. Inside outside configure. Now I'm going to global mode. I'm saying IP NAT inside. Why I'm saying inside here? You do the NAT. Like remember ACL, I say front gate, back gate. I'll assign.
Yes, yes.
Same way here I'm
Yes.
saying where you're going to do the NAT? Inside. It means where? In
FA0
FA0
plus
you do the translation. You do the NAT inside and the source is what? List or static?
Static.
Here we are going 1 to 1. Static. So then one IP address. Tell me the local IP address. Inside local. Which one you want to translate?
10.1.
10.1 you want to translate. Source
10.2,
IP.
10.2,
Huh?
10.2.
Which one you give? 10.2. Okay. What IP you want to? Global IP address tell me. Inside global. What do you want to translate?
Inside global
200.
Inside
Translating. Inside global means what? You are remember what is inside global?
Right.
See here. What is inside global? Customer van. Right. Tell me.
200.10.10.2. No, 10.1.
Right?
Slash
That's it. That's it. Okay. Done. Do so
Yes, sir.
is. So this is the command. I do. Hish. Her. Do so his means you know what? Okay, I tell you. Do means you can do the show command in global mode. Generally global mode show command will not work. I am saying do. Okay. Show history. I am just giving his. History means what all things you did. Last company what you did, for company what you did. Assistant professor.
Yes, sir.
So that is history.
Yes, sir.
So what all they did. So that is do so his.
Do so his.
Understand this? Now how do you
Yes,
verify
sir.
this? Is translating or not? What is the command?
Command is
Now
show
you
IP
need-
NAT translations.
Yes, I want to see the table, translation table. Is translating or not? That's it. This is the way where you verify it. So now I'm going to give what command? Show IP.
NAT translation.
Now see what he is saying. Any translation is happening?
Yes.
Where yes? Tell me where it is happening.
No, sir. Outside local, outside global. It's blank.
Nothing is happening. Just one static configuration is there. You have fixed this. You have manually give this. Okay, but
Yes.
no, nothing translation started. Why it is not started?
Because in other router also we have to configure
Oh,
R2.
why? Why?
No, sir.
Why you have to configure other router? What it will do in the other router? What address, what request will configure? Mallikarjun theory. He will please one. Mallikarjun protocol. MA protocol. New protocol. What is your configuring in? Tell me your theory. In R2, what you configure? From which IP to which IP is you translating?
Outside global
With a command.
command, sir.
You said That's why it is not showing, na? You are expecting somebody?
No. Let's put off this
Huh?
smell.
What is it?
Mosquito.
Smell is coming. What is your theory?
No theory, sir.
Then why
Nothing.
you are telling that? So the reason is we didn't send
Yes.
any packet to router.
Oh,
Understand? That's why it is not translating.
okay.
Understood or not?
So if you ping from
Yes.
Yeah, you have to first ping once. I'll ping. Okay, now I'll check. Understood now? It is telling, boss, you have give this and translated to this. This is inside local. This translated to inside global. You are pinging, you are sending a packet ICMP. Ping is ICMP packet. Then this is the outside you are trying to reach. But outside local they are not giving because they are not sharing outside local. Nobody will share their internal details. So that both are outside they are putting 1.1 only. Understand now? So main point is what we are doing here.
that 38,
Port number. Only we said no. Main point what you are doing here. 10.2 is coming, source IP address, what you are changing. Understood or not?
Yes.
Okay, next what you have to do. Next lab.
Pool.
Pool you see. Pool what you will do. Same inside outside. Right? Create a pool.
Yes.
You buy one
Yes.
pool IP address. Right?
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6. 4 addresses I got. Public IP address. Paid money and bought.
Okay.
Then I created list of users. Anybody from 10.net network comes. The access list. Anybody from 10.net network comes. You allow. So source is list 1. Destination is what? Source coming from
Yeah.
here. Destination is this. Right? So then you say who is inside, who is outside. So 3 stages. What are the 3 things? What are the 4 steps? 4 steps. 1 is inside outside. 2 is public IP address pool. 3 is what? List of users. Not access list. List of users. This is the point. See. 1 is inside outside. 2 is pool. 3 is list of users. 4 is NAT. Then verify.
Okay.
Ping and verify. Okay. This is for what? For dynamic. Now if you go for pack, what happens? Very simple. Inside outside, list of users, directly pack command. There is no pool here. Here what I am going to do, I am saying who is inside outside, same thing. Who is inside now? FA000 inside, series serial. I will create list of users. Then I will directly go to the global mode and say, anybody comes from this list, you take from this outside interface and do overload. Overload is called pack command. Overload command is actually, we are saying same public IP, you use the different port numbers. This interface IP is coming and it is public IP. See this. The interface IP you take and translate into different port numbers. That is overload. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
one matrix or port number.
That serial IP will be same, but every public IP, any list is what? 10 dot network. 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4. Anything it will use the 1024, 1025, 26, 27. Start from 1024. Why 1024? Standard, na?
Up.
0 well-known port. 1024. Remember? Up to 23 is?
Yes.
1023 is well-known ports. Yeah. Okay. That's why they are going for 1000. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Something like that. So let us do one both. One by one. First, I'm going to show you static I did. Now I'm going to show you
Pool.
Remove the static command. Okay.
Yes.
Now what you have to configure? First you have to create a pool, then create list of users, then give pool command. 3 steps. Correct? Inside outside already configured. So IP NAT pool and the pool name N pool.
N pool.
NAT pool 200.10.10. Say 200.10.10.6 I bought, and net mask is 255.24. Done. I created a pool now. Next I'm going to configure access list extended or standard, whatever you use. One. See, standard 1. Next. Permit 192.168.10.0 0.0.0.255. Done. Created?
Yes.
So I created a
List.
first pool, public IP address pool. Then I'm going to put this IP NAT inside. Source is what? List 1. Destination is pool and 2. Done. So do show is.
Do show his.
So here. This is. Remove this extender. That's it. Extender is not there. The style is from here it is done.
Okay.
Understand? Commands are available in the presentation. Understand the concept. Commands don't do. Concept able to understand. Now verify. How to verify again?
Show IP NAT translation.
First ping.
Ping.
Boss, first ping. Without that, that thing will show. Okay.
Yes.
Now see here, 10.2 is coming. Translating to 200.10.10.3. Now 10.3 is coming. Where is 10.3? Aha. Why it is not coming? Okay. Late. Right? Now see. 10.3 is coming. It is taking next type. 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Every public IP, one. Every private IP, one public IP. So first 10.2 came. 181.10.2. 10.2. What public IP took? 200.10.10.3. Now 181.10.3 PC2 came. What ability it took? So 10.4 comes means 200.10.5. So like that. For every private IP, one public IP translation. Understood this?
Yes.
Malikarjun.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, next I'm going to do you what?
Pat.
I'm removing this all this. Dynamic map is in use, so how to remove this? Clear IP NAT translations. Then start. Now we clear whatever translations are there. Now I can delete that command. Pool command. This command is that. Next, I have to delete the what is that? Pool created, na? This command. Copy. Paste. Delete. Now if you see show run, I have configured inside, outside, then I give access list of users. So inside, outside, list of users. Now I'm going to give pat command. So what I will say in pat command, IP NAT inside, source is 1, list 1, but destination is interface. Serial 0/0/0 overload.
Overload.
Overload is the
Pat command.
clear?
Yes.
Now verify. How to verify this?
So ping. So I think
Big, huh?
BGP.
Let's see. So IP NAT translation. Nothing is there?
Yes. Yes, sir.
No pingu.
Ping. Pingu, pingu.
Two. What is coming?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Now, what is the difference between this output and pool output or pool output?
Here, inside global, we are using one MAC address with a port
What
address.
one what address?
One IP address, sir. 200.10.10.1. And we are
Okay.
using multiple port numbers 13, 14, 15, and so on, sir.
Yes.
And the
So,
previous one, yes.
tell me. Not previous one.
In
Pool.
in the pool, we
Previous.
were using range, sir. Range of IP address.
Pool of IP address. Pool.
Yes,
Previous
yes,
one.
pool of IP address.
Range. Remove all these words.
Yes.
Okay. Use the words what I am teaching
Yes.
here. Terminologies. I told you
Yes.
very clearly, right? You have to use the same
Yes.
terminology what I am teaching. Huh?
Yes. Pool of IP
Understand
address
or
we
not?
were using.
Pool of IP address. Pool of public IP address. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Don't say range of IP address. Both are same meaning, but you have to use the right terminology. Understood or not?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Clear now. Now this is called NAT. Next I'm going to teach you NTP. NTP is very simple. Just only one command. I'll just show you now. Not big topic also. Just the one command. Network
Yes.
time protocol. NTP means what?
Network time protocol.
So what it does is, it is just going to synchronize the time with the device. So here, did you consider the IP addresses here?
No, sir.
Okay. Then what you did here?
Nothing, sir. I put just the devices. I don't know how to connect those multiples.
Okay. See, you remember when you joined here 1 month back, I told you to create these topologies. Mallikarjun, you remember this?
Yes, sir.
So topology, host name, IP address, right? From when
Yes,
I am
sir.
telling this to create?
Last 1 month.
Understand? So how many days
Yes.
left for Dilko's time down?
6 days. Next week.
Okay, very good. So you are like you are seeing the cigarette. You are seeing in the cigarette that is a mouth cancer. Big photo will be there, but will smoke, right? Like that. Like that you are now. Understand? After seeing that also you are smoking means what is the meaning? What is the meaning?
Yogesh knows very well.
Not Yogesh. Both are same only. Yogesh is no. See, understand. You are telling Yogesh is doing that, but what is you are also doing same thing. Last 1 month I am telling to do it. You are not doing it. You are not asking any doubts. When it's come to the end, you are telling, now I didn't do it.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Yes.
Huh? Bill came today. You call and ask.
You're selling some functions there.
Yesterday he told her.
I think tomorrow is
His function
Thursday is not coming to say.
Okay. Now
Let's go.
came. 100 days. Today late. Now which server is S1, S2, S3? Which server is this one? Which server
S1
is
is D.
bus NTP? NTP. NTP.
Yes, sir.
Which server is NTP server?
Server 3, sir.
Server 3, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So IP. See, this one lab, we do a lot of things. TFTP, everything we can do in the same lab. Same topology, same IP address. So IP address 192.168.10.1, 255.255.255.0, right? No shut.
Yes.
Then ping, what is the IP address? Server 3 IP address what? 10.45. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What is server 3 IP address?
Yes.
Huh? At least you draw the diagram in notebook or not?
Yes, sir. I have, sir.
Tell me then, what is the IP address? Yes or no, sir? I don't want. I want IP address. Thingy, yeah. 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, 10.5. Like this.
10.5, sir. 10.5.
Okay. Great discovery. Right, next. What I did now, I just went to R1, configure IP address, and I made this server is a network services. I'll go NTP. Tomorrow we'll see all the services. Okay. Let us start from NTP. So NTP enable on. Time is there. What is the time now? 11:30. Correct. So now I will see show clock.
Show clock.
What is the time here?
Huh?
Time calendar. It's the same time or wrong time? So we have to synchronize with the NTP server. So if mobile you take automatically, mobile is synchronizing that time, right? Like that, all devices in your network also has to be synchronized. For that, this protocol is used. Understand what is NTP? How to configure? What is the command, sir?
Command
See.
NTP server 192.168.10.5 NTP authenticate.
That's it. Okay. NTP server 192.168.10.5. Then what?
NTP authenticate.
Right? Done. Now show clock.
Is synchronized.
Synchronized, huh? Okay, this
Yes,
is called
sir.
NTP. Clear on this?
What
Yes,
if the
sir.
server one goes down?
Huh? No, once it is synchronized one time, it is done. Every day you have to synchronize once at least. You can keep backup server also. See, always Stepney concept is available. Whenever you want, you can use it.
Stephanie.
Stepney concept is always available. Yeah. You know, in India, keep left. Understand? You keep it. You don't keep it. Don't blame the India. Okay. Bharat Matrimony is there. So many things are there. You can try.
Yogesh,
Huh?
right?
One is only headache for me.
No. One is difficult. 2, 3, 4, 5, no problem. Always first is difficult. Understand? Remember this. Always first is